Have you ever been asked to train your replacement after being fired? Back in 2016, I was 17, working nights at a grocery store. I handled the self-checkout and customer service desk, usually one of the last people in the building. It wasn't glamorous, but I took pride in it. My supervisors trusted me to close properly, handle the tills, and follow every rule by the book. One quiet evening near the end of my shift, it was just me, my supervisor, and a cashier left. My supervisor was in the back office counting tills, and I was doing my last rounds, taking back misplaced groceries, cleaning up, and checking for damaged items. The store's camera system was ancient. It only showed the registers and the supervisor's office door, but not the aisles or back area. Nobody thought much of it then, but that blind spot would come back to haunt me. While checking the beer aisle, I found a cardboard case that was leaking. The bottom looked weak, so instead of lifting it and risking a spill, I dragged it up front to keep it from soaking the shelves. I called to my supervisor through the office door and said, "Hey, there's a damaged case of beer. I'm taking it to the back with the other damaged stuff." She replied without looking up, "Okay, sounds good." So I did exactly that. I placed it on the damaged items cart in the back, came up front to check if she needed anything else, then clocked out and went home. Just another night. A few days later, I looked at the new schedule, and my name wasn't on it. At first, I thought it was a mix-up. There was another employee with the same first name, so mistakes happened. I went upstairs to talk to the store manager. He looked at me and said, "Oh, right. You're suspended until the investigation is over. Also, can you train your replacement today on the self-checkout?" I blinked. "My replacement?" He said it like it was nothing. "Yeah, we caught you stealing that case of beer you took to the back. Until the police finish their investigation, you're off the schedule. Please turn in your uniform and badge." I stood there in disbelief. "You think I stole the leaking beer I reported to my supervisor?" He shrugged. "That's what the report says." I could feel my face getting hot, but I stayed calm. "Well, bossman," I said, "since I apparently can't be trusted, I guess you'll have to train my replacement yourself." The look on his face was priceless. He knew I was the only person who could actually run that desk properly. I took off my uniform, handed him my name tag and override card, and walked out without another word. At 17, I didn't know how to fight back, so I just let it go. But I never forgot it. 2 years later, I joined the Army and applied for a job that required a security clearance. During the background check, the investigator brought up my old grocery store job. Apparently, there was still an open police report about a stolen case of beer. My heart dropped. Then he said, "Let's take a look at the footage." We watched it together. The tape clearly showed me dragging the leaking beer up front, calling to my supervisor, and taking it to the back. No theft, no shady moves, just me doing my job. The investigator laughed and said, "Well, that clears that up." "You're good." I asked if I could get a copy, and he agreed. After 2 years, I finally had proof I'd done nothing wrong. Unfortunately, the statute of limitations had passed, so I couldn't sue for wrongful termination, but at least I had closure. A few months later, while home on Christmas leave, I decided to stop by that same grocery store. Honestly, I just wanted one of their muffins. They were my favorite. A few old co-workers recognized me and were happy to see me. Then my old manager spotted me. His face turned red. "Thieves like you aren't welcome here," he snapped. "Leave, or I'm calling the cops." I smiled. "Go ahead. I'll show them the footage of me not stealing anything." He actually called. The police showed up, listened to both sides, and basically told him to drop it. My old supervisor came out from the back, handed me 3 muffins with a grin, and said, "On the house." After everything that happened, I finally walked out of that store with my head high, my name cleared, and free muffins in my hand. Totally worth it.